I'll mute the game. Oh, shit. Oh, I did it wrong. Hello. Hello, it's me. It's me. I'm here. Wow. Wow. It's already 7 p.m. and in real people time. I'm sorry. This is how you keep finding out. Okay. Okay. Um, yeah, I'm here. I starting late's throwing me off a little bit. I'm starting I guess 30 minutes isn't the worst, but it feels like it causes me to be in a different state at the start. Hello, hello. Uh, ah, hmm. Let me, I guess, just pull this in I guess, right away. Can I zoom? Can I zoom in on this? I cannot zoom in on this. Okay. So to play this game, it's asking me to read a game guide, which is a little interesting. But admittedly, the game's not fully complete or close to it. I assume so. I guess it makes sense. Hello, hello. Yes. Start 30 minutes late and end up feeling like you've fallen into the back rooms. A little bit. It's a shame I don't. Okay, it's not a shame. I think of the back rooms not in like the actual like what they're supposed to be in the meme way or even the original thing. It's supposed to be some eerie type things and just like I want to say creepypasta adjacent, right? But I think of it in just like oh, that Lethal Company mod. That's all I think about when I hear the back rooms now. It's got mid-game content only recently. Oh, I don't think I'll even get too much of it, honestly. Let me just throw this in here. I do want to get a little bit of this in here. Did I write my title correctly? I don't know if I did my title correctly. I did. Okay. Let's throw chat up here. There we go. I don't have like the perfect monitor setup, so nice just having chat right there in the screen. Uh, Prefer using the other app, kind of. I've noticed recently that the other one I was using has stopped being super slow. It actually like updates. Is the game actually on screen or just the guide? Right now it's just the guide. That's the game right there. But the guide says read before playing. So if I don't read this before playing, I won't get the full experience of the game of the intended and the intended experience, right? So I do have to look through this. I was gonna look through it at work a little bit, but I ended up not doing that. I guess I ended up not really doing much at work. Actually, my job is either I'm doing a lot or I'm doing like nothing. It's nice when it's those days I'm doing nothing because I get to chill out and of recently just write about Homestuck. I can't really talk about those certain thoughts fully at the moment because I'm writing about my overall experience at Homestuck of like the main comic, my not experience, the whole the overall vibes of the comic. What I felt going through it, and if I liked the ending and how much I liked the ending, and I'm still like on the fence about a few things. One of the early things, not early, one of the something I don't know if I like or not is the Dead Vriska and Dead Terezi becoming a couple. I don't know if I like that. I mentioned this to one of my no, I think I mentioned this to both my friends who are big Homestucks. Or maybe just the one who's a big Homestuck. Like he's like a Homestuck since like what do you say, 2010? I think I want to say 2010. talking to him about that I do not the one thing I did not want to happen in the comic was to Rezi and Vriska to become like I guess in troll terms like a red romance like not red what's the heart one called again? Didn't they just reunite? Yeah, but it felt like it had certain implications. Just kind of how it was. Seemed like they did become a little more than just reunite. Yeah, mate spirit, yeah. That's gonna seem like it ended up being more like. Maybe I'm wrong though. That's what the vibes I got of it and certain things. Cause the way certain things are portrayed, I wanna say. Like the way they especially hold each other at the end, that's in my mind more on I guess romantic and human ways because that's pretty close to mate spirit stuff, right? And that was a little it was it hurt me to see. That's not what I wanted to see in the end. I like the idea of them being like becoming best friends again essentially. Is probably the best way to say it. Definitely is romantic. Uh yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I would have preferred, but I don't think that's what the intention was at least was portrayed. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I just read what I didn't want to see because it's what I didn't want to see. And I was like baiting myself. Uh, I did not know about the term. What was the term that my friend told me? Was it no TP? Uh okay. I didn't know what a no TP was until I mentioned this to my friend and they were telling me so Brisk and Terezi are your no TP. I was confused, asked them, they explained it. Yeah. Morals can kind of work for the Flash, but both are an interpretation. It's not explicit, but they are. Yeah. Uh, personally, I'd kind of argue it is pretty. I'd argue it looks pretty explicit, but it is it's an old comic too, so who yeah but I don't know. Maybe I don't have enough media literature. I don't have enough of that. I guess that's what it seemed like to me, and I just I don't know if I like that, but the more I look back on the comic, if that is the case, the more I think, yeah, it does make sense. It does make a lot of sense. But I was blinded with a certain idea I had. Um, so I like to create ideas and ideas and ideas on what I think is gonna happen next, gonna happen next. If this happens, this happens, this happens. Well, what if this and this and this, right? I feel like it's just like common for a lot of things, and especially Homestuck, the way it kind of plays out with like the timelines and everything. Your head canon took on a life of its own. Hmm. Oh, darn. You're on a square, and if you look right, if you look at it right, it could be a diamond. Maybe, yeah. But yeah, but both are possible. So choose the one you hate. Uh, I'm trying to debate if I hate it or not. It was just a few weeks ago I was saying this to my friend, and I don't know. Hmm, hmm. I also still think about certain things I've stated about like Dirk, and I have like some funny ways in my mind you could bring um game over Dirk back in my mind. I have some funny ways you uh, with what Homestuck tells you in the Homestuck story could bring game over Dirk back. I think it and I was exploring this idea. I still trying to figure out how well it could work considering certain things that happen. But my mind, it seems like a pretty cool idea the way I have it drawn out. I like to think about certain. I like to think of a end goal I want, and then I like to think about ways that could happen if it's even possible. And I think it is possible to bring Game Over Dirk back into like the main timeline ways. But of course, it's just like uh that's what's fun about just going off certain people. Uh, yeah. Love a certain flavor of Dave Jade that we don't get a lot of. Man, I wish Jade was happy. Like I mentioned earlier, I wasn't even aware I was supposed to be thinking of Jade. Oh, no, I did mention a YouTube post that one of the main things I want from um, Homestuck official post canon stuff or post Homestuck content. So I want John Egbert to suffer. I want him to suffer. That's what I want. I don't know if it makes the most sense. I don't know if it's even. I don't know if it makes any sense at all. But that is what I want. I want that man to suffer. Does he deserve to suffer? I don't know. I don't know. But something tells me that's what I want John to do. I think it would make sense to have. Oh, I guess I didn't explain certain things I was thinking of. The one object I was thinking about the idea of the ending was them leaving the comic of Homestuck, and that's why it's called like the epilogues, right? I guess it is called Homestuck epilogues probably, but like the idea of them just like leaving the main comic. In the one of the things you can handle with that is um what happens to the protagonist of the main story, man. You just make that guy suffer. Fuck, seeing every one of his friends dead and fall, fail at their mission is enough for John's suffering. Hey, hey, man. There's so many There's so much more suffering John caused for other people and others than what was caused upon himself, right? And this John in particular, too, caused it so much suffering. And he needs that suffering to happen to himself, right? You know, like some form of like um karmic justice. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I think the story is more interesting if the protagonist's life sucks. Mm-hmm. That's why I love Chainsaw, man. My boy Denji can't catch a break. But I know Fujimoto. I know he wants to give Denji a good life. I know he wants to end Denji's life, the story, on a good note for Denji. I know it. I feel it. He's even stated similar things. But the issue with Fujimoto is Fujimoto. Wait. Am I getting Fujimoto mixed up with Gege Akutami right now? Huh. Hmm. Well, okay. One of these guys mentioned um something about loving a character so much you don't want them to die to having to understand you have to let go and let this person like suffer. You just have to let this person die. You have to let this person lose, even though you love them, because certain things need to happen narratively and to make things more engaging, more enthralling, right? And you need to be willing to let your favorites not win. Uh, you can't earn good ending without suffering first. Crazy how you went from John is best boy to John must suffer. Do these two concepts don't need to be like separated? these 2 ideas can be one and the same. This is just a natural progression of a brisket stand. Uh, the idea that John is best boy and John must suffer, they're not separate. They're not separate, right? Like, think about other characters in Homestuck. Would I like other characters in Homestuck as much if they didn't suffer, right? I feel like one thing I mentioned early on in Homestuck, right? Oh, wow, I'm saying right so much. One thing I mentioned on early on in Homestuck, from my from what I was seeing, was John like hmm, John had the best life of all these kids. Every single kid in Homestuck, John has the best start. The best start at life, unless we count money and certain things, and it's obviously Rose. But outside of that, John had the best start. It only makes sense for John to have the worst ending. Nepo baby Jane. Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 No, no, we can't call Jade a Nepo baby without calling Jade a Nepo baby in some aspects, right? This is yeah, what I need though. I need John to suffer. I need him to give me the same feelings I get for like Denji and Chainsaw Man. The same feeling you see when Gojo dies in JJK. Well, I guess when Gojo dies, I was actually kind of hyped because I was during that manga fiasco, I was on the side that Sakuna washes the floor with Gojo. Sakuna's gonna win. Gojo don't stand a chance. And hey, God, JJK fans don't read their comic. Sad. Recently in JJK, there was a guy talking about Hikari in the latest episode using um doors, I think they're train doors, right, to close as a weapon against the main character. And the guy's going, "Whoa, what the fuck is this? Hikari's never done this before. What's going on?" And it's like, and it's the literally the, mm, it's one of the first. It's like the first thing we see Hikari do with JJK's power system. And he's the only character with a better start than John. Whoa, 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 man. Got to think about it like, John's a guy, right? So he's automatically boosted in like social factors, right? So gotta throw that in there. And then Jane also has assassins trying to kill her, right? That needs to be accounted for. Does John really have assassins coming for him? Jane's situation is offset by the fact that she was being indirectly raised by a crazy fish lady. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I was just thinking about her like almost being killed a few times. And then for her half her friend group, oh, over half her friend group not to not even exist at that moment she was existing, right? Yeah, yeah, because Callie's in there. She almost the verge of dying every time. Okay, true, true, but she has the same family with more money, but evil assassins and fish lady might offset that. Pretty sure the assassins are sent by crazy fish lady as well. Hmm. Yeah, Jane's pretty good. Jane's a pretty good character. John needs to suffer. John's a pretty good character too, though. Like, don't get me wrong. I still love John, not as much as I used to. I will be honest with that. I do not love John as much as I used to love him. He's made some he's made some interesting decisions. Like I don't know if I can stand with my boy on certain things. Oh, hmm, okay. Let me I need to get through this real quick. The Genesis project, the actual guide for playing this guide with you, you know, when you start RTGP, especially if you're a new player or never read Homestuck or never need a refresher. Jane also had a first guardian at several points protecting her. Lol. Isn't that the issue though? Jane needed a first guardian to protect her. So yeah, I think that kind of shows certain things. Wait, no, I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do the Jade comparison right now. What is TGB? Welcome to the Genesis Project, the community's attempt at recreating Suburb. In this game, you will destroy the world as you know it, play through confusingly esoteric game systems, and hopefully successfully create a new universe. Either that or you'll die horribly over and over again. Oh well. Oh, a little scared. Each session takes place within us. Each game takes place within a session. I just create a lobby, name my lobby, and that's it. Hit start playing. Oh, then I need to customize my character. Oh wait, we're customizing a character. Wait. Um, Depending on how well how this goes, I might want to try this game or try the game. Cindy was sending assassins. The, hmm, and sending the first guard to stop the assassins. Fuck. Man. Talk about playing both sides. Name my lobby. I like Borderlands 2 a lot. Uh, it just lets me keep going. Okay, create lobby. Oh, I'm gonna raid your house and steal your Siladex modus card. Oh, it's scary. Oh, okay. Oh shit. Wait. Oh. Yeah. Guess we should start with other things on this. Is anything important in this character selection screen? Do I need to like? Do I need to be like? It's not gonna be fully lore accurate, right? I don't need to be a specific class or need two players, right? Yes, sir. I don't need to. Okay, okay. I can't read any of that game. Okay, okay. First things first, we need shoes. Not for the moment, me. Need shoes. Oh, I can go socks only? That's vile. That's vile. How do I like? Is this only like hair colors this changes? Yeah, okay. Oh, wait. Socks with sandals? Oh, that's a little more vile. Oh, shit. We're cooking. Ah, camo pants. I think you gotta go pants. The best option. What's this? Oh, that's a oh tank top. Oh, I don't know what these buttons do. Oh, be a robot? 7 unlocks. I guess I gotta let's just do that. Oh, wait. Was there other things I could change color on too, or is it just no, okay. So I'll figure things out as I go. There we go. Hair option at the other end of the bar. Yeah, we do this. Like I miss so much of this. Next to the hat. I do see the air option, but we're going bottom up. We're going bottom up. Okay. That's just the tail. Yeah. Oh shit. No. Okay, there has to be a way to color this. Also, I don't think you make a trail at the moment. Nah, maybe there's no way to color this. Oh, because this is just this changes like text and everything too. Okay. That's the, no, if there's a way to color it. Why would they have this? But that's red. So this must be changing with this. Yeah. Okay. Shit. Wait. Wait. What color was John's suit? This suit was it this one? Yeah, it was this one. John's suit went hard. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. This game's UI so tiny. Can I zoom in? Hell yeah. Yeah, the red color. Huh. You could Google it. I could. Hmm. None of these eyes are calling to me. Maybe this plus glasses? No, some of these are goofy. Gotta be a bit of a goof, yes. Yeah, yeah, that's it. That's the hmm. Yeah, we got the Select glasses. Only because I like the hit TV show, Doctor Who. Admittedly, like Matt Smith's the best doctor in Doctor Who though. You can show the world how to be a better captor. Maybe. Oh, this does did they even have like a back that fits with this? Not really. I guess it could be like a half. Hmm. just for the character creation. I, when I was doing something that I needed Homestuck sprites for, I think I showed like the simple idea of that. I did go on that one massive Homestuck like sprite character creator that's like thousands of options, like 1,000 options for everything. You have 1,000 hair options, 1,000 shirt options, or something like that. Eyes, teeth, shoes, coat, pants. It was a lot. It was a lot. Now a lot of it was kind of just repeats with certain changes, but those changes add a lot. Far go fiction goes hard. Oh, maybe just that hair. Make 1,000,000 original characters. I've made like 6. I've technically made like quite a few, I guess. When I was trying to do something, it didn't work out like I intended though. Eventually, I'll get back to that. Which memory does this game take up? How do I double check? I'm trying to double check. I think it's like very, very minimal. 500 megabytes. Yeah, 500 megabytes. We just have like the lame. Do I just make the lamest looking kid in existence here? Maybe that's the play. Yeah. Yeah, that's the real play. Ben Stiller shades. Or these other shades. I think the shine adds a lot. The beautiful kid right here. Look at this. My magna opus. It's a shame these don't match up with the hair thing. Don't know why. Particularly looks a bit of a page without the shades. Yeah. Page, the pages look lame. Is that it? Oh wait, what was this one for? Oh, this was the hair again. Damn. No. Oh, wait, you can choose white or black here. What is this? Oh, that was the skin. Oh, okay. Now it's clicked. It's clicked now fully. Yeah, this is it. How do I save? Right here. Um, uh, just do that. Okay. That I hit create, I guess. Oh, it's my placeholder. I pick. How does it decide my personality? Seems it's so old. I mean that in a good way. It was created like 4 or 5 years ago. Okay, so are you implying that 4 or 5 years ago is old, or are you just saying it feels old and that it was created 4 or 5 years ago? Hurting me if you're saying 4 or 5 years ago is old. Oh, what time of day are you more active? Um, I have a preference of a time of day to be more active, but I do have a time of day that I tend to be more active, and that is, hmm, I guess late night, right? That's the only one that makes sense. When you arrive for important events, always early. What animal would you rather have as a pet? I'm deathly afraid of spiders. Birds, kind of annoying. Lizards, pretty cool. I like snakes. Cat or dog? I haven't had any of these as pets. Okay, I've helped take care of a bird before, but I've had dogs and cats. Always really, except for today. I remember gaming as a kid on my PS2. I must be ancient. Yeah. Oh man, PS2. Well, I guess like when was the last PS2 game made? That was like 2016, right? Oh, 2013. 2013 was the last PS2 game that was like new, brand new. I've had a dogs. I've had some cats. My last dog's name was Todd. My last cat's name was Jim. Hmm. I chose both of those names. I feel like you have to give your like pet like you have to give your pet a real name. Make your pet feel like they're part of the family, you know? Which would you prefer now? That's the issue. I don't know what I prefer after owning both. Hmm. I did have an issue where I like made my cat be a little more aggressive when playing by like riling them up while they're like young and like messing with them. And at one point they're like kind of freaking out at one of my friends, and I was like, well, shit, okay. So I grabbed the cat, like try to grab the cat. It was rather, and my cat got gave me some like wicked scratches. And actually, I'm still like I still have scars. Like I have scars from that. Yeah, I got some scars on my like wrist and then like my lower hand from that. So I'm trying to stall right now because I don't know which one I actually do prefer. I like to say I'm a dog person. I've always said I'm a dog person. Disregarded karma at its finest. I've always said I was a dog person, but after like owning a cat, fuck, this is tough. I really like tiny dogs. I'll say cats. I'll say a cat. There's people out there who will who if they see this won't let me forget. Someone wants to fight you. How do you react? Um, I try to convince them not to fight. I don't want to fight. They'll hurt me. Uh, uh, I guess. Uh, uh, do you jump to conclusions a lot? Um, okay. Is the idea of jumping to conclusions like? I guess the idea of a conclusion is that's like your idea. That's what you're like, oh my god, that is what happened, right? It's not that whoa, is this what happened? Could this have been it? And you're like making things happen, right? But I would say sometimes I do jump to a conclusion. Your friend just took a great fall. What do you do? Why do anything? You're the one who made them fall. Uh See, when I was younger, I'd laugh at them. But we're all getting older, and like those falls, falling's different, right? Every year you age, a fall feels different. I'm not at that age where a fall's like detrimental. I'm not even close to that. But you have to like prepare yourself to that. We, ooh. like, I'm trying to think of the last time I like what I did. When's the last time a friend fell? I want to say I helped them up, but I don't know if I laughed at them. It really does depend on which friend, kinda. Um, I'll say help them up. You'll be the be the good friend. Yeah. Oh, whoa. Almost got the wrong one there. What do you think of climbing a mountain? Could be both. What do I think of climbing a mountain? Sounds kind of scary. Um, sounds dangerous. Let's not. Yes, yes. Too bad it's not an option. It's about It's about being decisive, right? You meet someone you haven't talked to in a long while. What do you do? Um, in general, I ignore them and move on. Um, but sometimes I do talk with people. I feel like it's more than not ignore and move on. I've walked by a lot of people who I used to talk to quite a bit, and we don't really hang out anymore. Hmm, probably ignore, I guess. Do you like the city or the countryside more? I don't. This one's hard for me, right? 'Cause I have an idea of what I like, but I don't know what I do like. City, the noise and the people come from me. Countryside, nature and open fields are very relaxing. Suburbs, it's quiet but not lonely. All three, they all have their own appeal that I enjoy. Hmm. I've technically lived in the countryside my entire life. That's the only more reference I have. This is the only thing I've like done. I've I never really slept in a suburb before. I've s- or I guess I have actually. I'm not the biggest fan of those ones probably. Probably like the weirdest ones to me. Like it's kind of scary in a sense. Not like a scary, not scary, but it gives me a was it lim, lim, liminal feeling? Uh I like the idea of a city though. That's the issue. I lived in the country all my life. I like the idea of a city. Like everything's right there. I don't have to like I don't have to travel that far to go do anything. And if I really wanted to, I could like have things delivered to my directly where I live. Currently where I live, I am unable to get deliveries to my house, to my place I stay. So me and the people I live with, right? I guess me in particular. I have things I order go to where I work. So I get things where I work. I think other people I live with they get stuff at like other people's like things. The idea of a city, everything's right there. And if I suddenly feel like wanting to do something like playing like going to a video like a Tekken local for like fighting games and going and doing things, I like that idea. But I'm used to the countryside. Hmm. I'm not gonna say all three because the suburbs ain't it. So I'm gonna say city, and then I'm gonna live in the city eventually, and go, damn, that wasn't it. Uh, you find yourself tiring very quickly. So this is a semi complicated question for me, depending on certain things, but I will say yes. Are you able to keep yourself motivated easily? No, not very. Right there, yeah. If you live in Europe, okay, okay. Part of the thing is me saying everything's right there is like deliveries. You can get everything you want right there, and also, well, I mean, this also depends on where you are in the city too, right? But everything's pretty there, pretty close. Oh my god, you're playing Frog Night? Yes, yes. I'm playing Frog Night. It's your birthday. What would you like to do for it? Spend time with friends and family. Uh, See, they got family in here. This is the issue. Friends, yeah, but you know what? My friends are my families. That's the one. Duh. Prince of Rage. Interesting. Okay. Like, I don't know what that means. You can't go anywhere without a car that takes a while in my experience. I don't know. Hmm, I don't know. So okay, so I've like stayed at families, places in the cities before, in like the closest city to me. Um, I, I don't know. I don't know if you've noticed me saying cities plural. Um, the one who destroys emotions or uses emotion to destroy. Interesting. The Curlos class spec. What's Curlos? Oh, fuck, fighting for parking with your neighbors. That's like a suburban issue kind of. Rage is probably one of the hardest aspects to pin down. Prince of Rage, I think. Yeah. So if you notice, I say cities is in like plural. I think I've said it a couple times. Because the closest the city to me, is like Minneapolis. That's like the closest like major metro area. Like technically not, but well, it's the only time I'll call it like a city in the state I live in. I've mentioned the state I live in a few times, right? So Minneapolis and St. Paul, they're known as like the Twin Cities. So I always say cities as in plural, as in talking to both of them about both of them. Anytime I go there for either work, I have to stay down there. I do other things. Go to family. Everything's relatively close. It's like within 15 minutes in that area, you can go everywhere in like Minneapolis, St. Paul you want to go. And it's like, damn, that's pretty good. But I will also say Minneapolis, St. Paul have a fucking amazing like public transportation system. Like it is super good. It's great. It's great. It's good. It is so nice. It is fucked up what's going on down there right now though. Um it's very messed up. Let's go get a coffee. And you've become a Prince of Rage. Yes. Yes. Um uh, oh what the fuck? Can I see an image? Oh, I can see an image. Okay. John? Damn. I guess we just hit random. Unless chat wants to figure one out. Choose one. Oh. Access only an item in the front of the queue. First in, first out. Access only the item in the top of the queue. First in, last out. Array access any item. Hash map access any item, but the items are stored using hash functions. Tree access only items in the leaves of the tree. Ooh. Oh. Wait, this is actually the tough one. Do I go easy mode? Oh, wait, what time is it actually? No, what time? What long has it been live? Okay, an hour. Okay, I'm throwing off now completely. Uh, okay, I need a need shape. Yeah, let me move. Sorry, I'm doing something that's like outside of the realms. Uh, Erase sounds too easy. It does sound too easy. Oh, okay. Yeah. Want to show this real quick. I don't think this is fully what I want though. Done. Got page of heart in the quiz, but I have this thing called free will, so I like being a witch of blood. Hmm. Okay. So as a prince of rage, you're kind of the most optimistic person in the session. Lol. That kind of okay. That kind of fits with certain things too. Okay. I want to talk about what I think could happen in the ideas of epilogues, but really it's just an excuse for me to like make say random like ideas I have for Homestuck that could happen, right? So I've heard like people saying like meat and candy. So in my mind, I have to assume it's like a two things that happen. Your ghost inverted aspect was probably a sylph of hope for the wonk. Better be ready for the wonks. I don't know. I don't know. So, what is this? Oh yeah, yeah. So the idea of there being two timelines for John based on a reaction from a like a call to adventure, right? And in my idea, my mind, it's there's this call to adventure, and what is it? In the call to adventure, this is the call, and you accept it. But at first, I think in normal like storytelling, the hero is supposed to like refuse the call at first. I think that's like is that the? I'm pretty sure that's a traditional way to see it. So in my mind, and like there's a choice John makes. This I think this could be cool. It's the choice John makes, and this choice splits off into two different things in a sense. But I like to think that both these things could happen in the same like world, the same idea, right? It's required for the yeah. So the idea that both these are required for the thing. The loop involves them escaping Homestuck and John returning to lead a charge against Caliborn that ultimately leads to the creation of Lord English. I like that idea. I don't know how well that works with certain things that happen. Like I'm saying, these are just things I think are kind of cool. I think could be cool. And like here are the two options. John listens to the call adventure, bringing him back into Homestuck to attempt to defeat Caliborn for good. John ignores the call adventure and stays within the new universe. Okay. Going kind of quick with this. I didn't fully hash it out like I wanted to. And this leads to Caliborn's masterpiece in like a sense, like a slightly different, right? And these like kind of things that kind of would deal with in my mind. This purpose, obligation, necessity, and like I don't know if it completes the right things. Like complete the loop, yeah. I think it would like deal with. I like this in theory. I want to like work on it a little more. I was gonna I was gonna work on it more before I like talked about it, but I think just throwing it out there right away and just and not caring is the best play right now. I've had other ideas that I've talked about with like people, like the people I know in real life about Homestuck, and some of the things, similar things have happened in the story, like the idea of the retcon and the way certain time travel stuff's used, and how certain characters coming back and doing certain things, right? I had this stuff is this is me just like pulling things, I guess, I guess out of my ass, kind of. So I think it sounds cool as shit, right? And this would like lead to like John. I didn't finish this sentence. Ah, yeah. We deal with like things about freedom, not autonomy, emotional drift, and like John having no like narrative weight anymore at all. Oh, and there's like a little bonus thing. Yeah, this is like my idea of like some cool stuff that could happen though, and I think this would be cool. I think this could be cool. Uh, he might have burned the kitchen. Uh, oh, I didn't read this one. Oh, I didn't finish this one. I thought I got more done in this one. So this would be the idea that game over Dirk takes over or partially takes over like the Dirk we know who's outside or like one, right? Who's part of the in the new universe. And this idea I was like spitballing the idea of how the cherub weapons work. Like what makes those weapons special? Are they like do the rules of those weapons somewhat coincide with the rules of like jujus? And if so, does this mean that could like let's say oh sorry, does this mean that technically is only one in my mind, but they're able to like have like maybe like two exist in the same time period, but there's really only one because they not because they're in the same time period, but they're not from the same time as the lifetime of that like weapon, right? So this is something I thought was cool. And the idea that like Game Over Dirk puts his like soul into the sword, and that's actually kind of what makes the unbreakable katana unbreakable. And I like this. I thought that was I thought that could be cool. I don't know if that works for like the some of the ways it broke. The way I was thinking was it could be Dirk like Dirk leaving that sword and going to the other Dirk before he dies. Because technically, what is it? That Dirk dies twice. He gets right because he dies the first time in that battle, but then he gets saved by like Dave and Therese by going back in time. So he didn't really suffer anything in that timeline. But I like the idea that it actually did like somewhat fracture his soul in a way, and then him getting dying again fractures again, and it leaves enough space for like Golder, like the other, to get in there and like do certain things. Because this Dirk would be like super like PTSD ridden, right? Super scared, like oh my god, like um, it wasn't enough. I didn't do enough, right? So I see this one wanting to do more. So I see this working in the sense of also um affecting what's Dave's bro, right? Uh oh, okay. Cool. Awesome. That's awesome actually. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that threw my train of thought off. Um I was talking about Dave's bro, Dave's bro. So instead of like having the Cal doll, right? Fully mess with like his like Dave's bro. It's actually like game over Dirk doing that, but out of the sense that he has to do that because it already he has to make sure that bro does what bro did to help Dave, right? Attack on Titan type shit. Yeah, yeah, and yeah. So I like this idea, and it goes through all that, and that could be a reason why Dave's bro had the extra glasses to give to Dave, because in my mind, like wearing the glasses could like help fight against the effects of the Cal doll. I think that could be. I think this could be cool. I think this could be cool in a way, but like I said, it's just me saying things I think are cool, which is how I think most things should be done. You think something's cool, and you gotta go with that. And I think this is cool as shit. I think there's some more I was talking about with somebody. I can't fully remember. Um I'm trying to work out like how this could fully work, but I think it could make sense like within the rules established by the end of Homestuck. What I'm talking about for the most part could work. There might be something that I missed that goes, "Oh yeah, this doesn't work at all." Homestuck's big, right? And I read it kind of fast, relatively fast. But other than that, I think it's a pretty cool idea. Uh, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me explain essentially a Homestuck fan fiction idea, I guess. Thank you, thank you. Uh, so you want both John and one Dirk suffer? Um, so like, so the idea would be that like Dirk. Okay, sorry. So this comes back into the play of like the idea of like characters I think would be cool to be evil, to become evil, right? Like Jane and Dirk. I could see Dirk if Game Over Dirk was it. I guess both in a way. But I could see like Game Over Dirk influencing current Dirk, if not fully taking over, but like doing like almost schizophrenic type things or like mind weird things, right? Or I guess soul stuff. And it could be interesting to see him wanting to try to take as much control over what happens in this next universe to make sure that what happened in Game Over does not ever happen again, no matter what. Pretty basic like idea in that sense. But I think it like fits for what could happen after like, a dirt game over. That or he gets like super depressed. But both work, right? In that idea. Uh Domino effect. One character suffers and the rest suffer. Yeah. Uh, just that Jane is up to something. Yeah, but then, she's but like I trust Jane. I trust Jane. Yeah. Ooh, interesting ideas. Yeah. Thank you. And I still don't know what thing to go for here. Hash map could show me being an idiot, I feel, so that might be the fun one to pick. Or I could be John. Hmm. At least there's not one where I have to draw. Eenie. I recommend an array for sake of your sanity. Uh, who is it in the story that says array? Like they have the ability to choose array, but they just don't do it because that's not fun. That's not it. That's not the game. I think hash maps the play. I'll figure that one out as I go. Think this is everything I need to do, right? John, it was John. Okay. Uh, yeah, what was I? Where's the miracles mode when you need it? Ah, where did I put the guide at? I had the guide open for this, didn't I? Did I close the guide? I think I closed the guide. Oh well, I'll figure out what's going on. John gets an raise a birthday present. Hid it in his dad's room. He just doesn't pick it up because it's boring. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Oh, oh no, Sunfire. We just had to talk about how this birth this that's a boring choice. You gotta spice up. You gotta spice it up a little bit more. Yeah. I guess I hit start here. Oh, oh. What will the name be? Wish there was a star themed one. Ah, do I have to keep? Should I keep it in like the Homestuck fashion? 4 letters. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 7 for the next one? Crockeer. Uh, Malice essentially has miracle modus. 7, 4, 6, 4, 6. Okay. Oh yeah, Crocker was one of the ones that. Yeah, he was an idiot. 4, 6. Okay. Oh, what's 6? Right. Harley is 6. I don't wanna say it. I almost said it. Um, okay. Uh, okay. Wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah, 'cause Strider said Evan, yeah. Oh, yeah, but that's also because Egbert Harley isn't truly their last names though, right? That's just what I figured. That's what I thought the story was insinuating, right? Almost said the funny number, yes. Oh, oh. The first time I heard uh, that one, I had no idea what it was, and I actually didn't know what it was. It was the first time I felt, like, I actually felt kinda old. Cracker Hall Egberts together. Okay. I guess they're all like, hmm. I was thinking too hard about it. Borgar Fitz. Uh, yeah. Boom. Locked in. Greetings, child. Booth follows these instructions with utmost attention. Burger. Oh shit. Your life and many others. Oh, I didn't see that one. No, I didn't read it. Oh my god. Oh, I hope that wasn't important, but okay. Uh, okay. Draw simple, draw detail. Tech collisions, yeah. Your exile will kick your ass, bruh. Fuck, they will. Oh, oh, you're repeating yourself. Your life and the others depend on it. Okay. I forgot. I didn't pick a back hair. Oh, that's pretty good. Damn. Okay, I'm having too much fun looking at that. Okay, the future guardian. So we just got delivered. Unfortunately, guardian got it before you did time to strife. Okay. Neat. Settings. I changed settings what I like already. Equipment. Oh, drive portfolio. One, two, three, four. Okay, that's not bad. A little bit in the front, and nothing else. Uh, sake of destiny. I can live with that. Attempt attack without a strife. Sure. Yeah, most of the damage is even gone. Okay. Oh, we got money. No, wait. Stay here. Oh, I can reopen the tutorial. Thank you. In case I did something I didn't realize what to do. Oh, oh. Huh. Well, I got friends to play with. Damn, are these like it's like this is like spoilers in a sense right here, or they couldn't call it. I'll um I'll be I'm wary. Oh, okay, that's just I keep doing that. Stay here. Okay. Oh, oh, I can sleep. Oh, that's nice. Oh, oh wait. Oh, Ah, because 'cause they're called marbles. Okay. Uh, oh, oh, shit, what was that one called? Model rocket, and then can't pick that one up yet. Oh, oh, I can see what's in there. Oh, fuck. Magic wand, Nerf shotgun. Yeah, rooms are RNG for now, I think. Okay. Can't remember how this shit works. Oh, oh, wait. No. Oh, we need those. Okay. I'll take the magic wand. Oh, oh, oh wait, that's a bug? I don't want that in my on my I don't want that. Get that out of my face. Marty pants could be good though. I have been project context, but I'm sure they're Homestuck official servers somewhere. Oh, oh wait, that's kind of like a it's kind of smooth. Book in my Homestuck. Oh, wow, I like how they do that actually. Read. Oh, oh shit. Oh, it's oh. Whoa. Um, I don't need no book. Teddy bear. Pins. Oh, shit. How does this one work again? Okay, yes, it is. Phew. Oh, that's scary. Oh, oh shit, I'm outside. Wait, it's a crowbar. I'm so curious on how they. Can I cut the power? Hmm. How do I get back inside? Okay. It all seem violent. I'll take the hot dog though. No. That the. Uh, I don't need that. Oh wait, I can. I'll drink that. Can I turn that on? Can't turn it on. Huh. Like little tiny things are kind of cool. Fuck. Damn. Must be an American household. Uh, I'm a. Oh shit! I can't read my birthday card. Uh, Disney I've never seen. In-depth gameplay. Never. How if I just don't ignore? What if I can I ignore the things? Is this infinite? Okay, that might be infinite actually. Oh no! Wait, wait. Okay, 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 okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure I need to go down. Fuck. How long's the road? Oh, okay. There are borders. Okay. Yeah. At least right there was borders. I don't know further out. Oh. like so unhomestuck. You're able to just leave your house like that? Wow. Bro, like, Recession would have so many Doom timelines. Uh, my suburb session would be the perfect session. Oh shit, now this. Huh? Note from the editor. Hi there, this is Lost Cursor, intrepid explorer and lover of all writing, responsible for accompanying Mr. Dunn on his grand quest to collect all the world's absolute worst poetry. Oh. However, due to a minor case of serious brain damage and a death on the part of Mr. Dunn, which may or may not have been involved in an incident with a capricious denizen, and several hijinks. This book has now also been infested with good poetry. Also, as a result, Mr. Dutton's unfortunate death, the TGP server can no longer accept any further submissions of poetry. Perhaps under some very contrived circumstances in the future, we shall be able to set out on another shitty poetry expedition. We kindly ask readers not to refund the purchase of this book, as every cent of its profit shall go towards the Dutton estate, as well as purchasing essential items such as a decent coffin for Mr. Dunn. If you know cost, cleanup cost. Oh, his extensive hentai collection. Damn, you gotta destroy that with enumerated nearly 20,000 separate volumes of premium dojinshi, dojin, dojinshi. Um, further cost Mr. Dunn's closest friends and family. A new cursor of Lost Cursor. If funds permit. Nah. He just loves poetry. Like the Phantom. Exterior like fish eggs. Interior like. Can I say that on YouTube? I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. Wrist red. I could exercise you. You could be phys ed. Cheat on your man, homie. Ah, I try to sneak through the door, man. Can't make it. Can't make it. Shit stuck. Out of my way, son. Door stuck. Door stuck. Please, I beg you. We're dead. And solo. Hmm. Hmm. Very good reference right there. Vastness. Displacement. I've answered the call. I ran the game. I played my cards right, but the meteors still fall. I shouldn't have done so poorly. I shouldn't have played the game. Because now I'm in limbo, and this shit is lame. Mulin. Uh, the game. uh, that doesn't show age at all, saying that term. Oh shit! Wait, is that a wallet? Yo, look out! Oh, it's a credit. It's credit cards. Oh, credit cards. I don't think that's the right one. Oh, that was the right one. Oh my god. I'm like, I kind of know what's up a little bit. All scar. Somebody once told me that Suburb has macaroni. I ate the sharpest tool in the shed. When Shanti hit the floor, she got low as she could go, and so thus she hit rock bottom. Well, the memes start coming, and don't stop. Solari. Hmm. Hmm. You might be the real Strider. Well, I don't know if that's a compliment in all actuality. It's a wonderful day outside. The grass is green. The flowers smell nice. It's a wonderful day outside. It's a horrible day outside. The grass is dying. The flowers are dying. You feel like dying. You're dying. You're dying. You're dying. You're dying. The beautiful one right here. Um, what's that saying? Like in that movie, right? That saying, as above, so below, right? That's really talking about okay, I'm going to the next one. There once was a channel with poems inside, and the rules of the channel made many did abide, for they wished for their poems to enter the game, as that reward was most certainly not lame. Epic, made of breath. Like a Dr. Seuss poem right here. Oh shit. Your eyes are an ocean. Your breasts are also an ocean. Oh, it's a classic right there. His love burns like a glass of whiskey. Worn hands adjusting his workspace. Worn body standing still over the dark mahogany desk. Eyes with heavy bags inspecting my tiniest of movements. He does not move, his speech slurred not by alcohol, but by exhaustion. The spices the spices in his voice taking me home. To when he wasn't so kind and I wasn't so cruel. I know he worked too hard. He knows he works too hard. I am no better, draining him for his love. But what can I do when his love burns like a glass of whiskey? Am I supposed to say that? Look like the double S there? I don't know. Interesting. Charles Dutton thinks that we can all write good poems. Let's all prove him wrong. How many poems are here? The card is on the table. It was in that lovely fable. A click away it should have been to survive the end. But as one would go near, it would disappear. Great job, asshole. I fell through the floor. Time. Time is ever passing. Time is ever going. Time is always time always ends something. Time always starts something. But no matter what, time will exist, even outside the world we live in. Thank you, TIE Fighter 64. Fuck, I could read these all. I got. This reminds me of this someone reminds me of a convention experience I had. Um, so the anime conventions in my area, I'm pretty sure a lot of other areas do too, but I know in my area at least they have these room parties that are like 21 plus that are officially like recognized by the convention. And you need to have a badge to go to these areas. They get their own special block in the hotel. And there's always these like, so you have the quirky got people who are at conventions going to conventions. They're quirky, they're funny. And you also have the quirky guys who go to these conventions who also go to the room parties that are just as quirky. So there's this person who writes, oh, I hit my mic. I'm sorry. There's a person who writes bad poetry, and that's their whole thing, bad poetry. And they're sitting on the floor in this crowded hall. This hall is full of like sweaty, awkward, like adult nerds who are all just drunk, and this guy sitting on the floor writing this poetry for anybody who walks by and asks. And like that was a vibe. That's what all these kind of remind me of. Is that man? It's an inspiration. Kinda I can't remember the poem. It might be in my wallet actually. I don't did I clean up my wallet? I might have cleaned up my wallet. I don't think it's in my wallet. Never mind. Uh oh, what's special about it? He wrote these with a typewriter. He carried a typewriter with him. I guess I should have mentioned that. Had a typewriter. He wrote the poems on there, so you hear the clicks and the clacks. Ah, okay. Okay. I gotta carry the book. Dunton. Is that the hot dog? No, that wasn't the hot dog. Damn. It wouldn't be this one, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll figure this out. We'll figure this out. Oh, it was the second one. I guess that kind of makes sense, right? They want you to choose if they put in the same run. Damn. No, I want the marbles. No. Okay. Um. Oh wait. Oh. Oh. What the fuck? Oh shit. Does she follow me? Damn. Oh. 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 I broke her. How do I use like the other things? Damn. Fucking me up. I'm gonna die. Damn. Okay. Okay. That was not what the play. That was not the play. Okay. Maybe I'm missing a button. That's the secret. That's the secret sauce. Beat my guardian. Hmm. 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 Okay. Ah, I'll use the in-game materials to figure out what to fully do in their preferred way. Oh, wait. Open window. Let me. Oh, helps a little bit. How do I? Which album was the last one you listened to? Homestuck wise, it would have like talking about Homestuck music. It's Homestuck music, then it's Volume 8. I think it was Volume 8. Volume 8's the yeah, Volume 8. Had to be Volume 8. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, so you can put on some of the background, especially for the strife moments. Maybe. I just need the game to play the game. Make sure you have also instructions for in the client. Oh. Wait. I actually like do I actually have to find it then actually? I guess I do, yeah. Okay. Where the heck did I put this game at? Oh, my Guardian has it. Oh, well, I don't need a reason for the PDA. Put that on the floor. No, no, I put it somewhere I'll never be able to click it. On the floor. Uh, hmm. How do I? There has to be like the buttons to change anything. Oh, yeah. What are my controls? Game. I just click on the object, and that's it. Okay. Oh, damn. But damn, book kind is kind of clearing though. That's 2 damage. Damn. What's the shotgun do? Oh, I can't equip the shotgun because I don't got the thing. Right? Can I? Oh, I can. Eat the can. I don't want. Man, I want to use the magic wand though. Come on, game. Don't make me have to like actually like min max to a degree. Okay, because it has to be the right thing. Damn. Game, no. Don't force me to use the shotgun. Oh, the rifle. The rifle is the same as the shotgun. No, let me use the magic wand game. Don't do this to me. There has to be a way I can like win this. Oh. Can they jump? Oh. Oh, get back here. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Ah, okay, okay, okay. Every time I jump over, hmm. There we go. I refuse to not use the magic wand. Evil? Kinda, kinda. Uh, I'm proving that magic's real right now. We're killing our mom now? Yeah. Well, hopefully it's all about workarounds. Am I not supposed to kill the mom? Uh, this is it. Damn, it's kinda fucked up. I'm killing my mom. Hold on, I gotta think about this for a moment. Oh, I don't have to do it. What happens if I kill her though? Well, let's at least bring her to 1 HP. Oh, it's scary though. One misclick and I could like accidentally kill her. Okay, come on. There we go. Oh, bitch. Ah. No, no, what a suburb disc. No, suburb disc. Yeah, okay. Hot dog, come back. Read. Hi, sweetie. If you're reading this, then you just beat me in a strife. Yay. You're growing up so fast I can hardly catch up, honey. I just want you to know how much I love you and that I am so, 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 so proud of you. XOXO big sis. Oh, it's my sister. Oh my god. Fuck. Wow. Task complete. Kind of a pro already. Okay. Load this in. Um, okay. Build. Oh, I need the select. Okay. Oh shit. Where's the bathroom at? What kind of Homestuck game is this, man? They need to add that bathroom. I need to be able to move a toilet. Ah, when this game's released, I'll be able to do everything I want to do. I can feel it. Okay, so you rotate that. EQ. Um, Alt. Right click. Um, mouse wheel zooms. Control mouse wheel. Alt mouse wheel. Oh, I already did R E Q W A S D. Z X is oh C. Oh, I rotate. Well, I can't. Okay. I guess I just recycle everything, man. Like, what's up with these suburban houses needing like these ugly trees, man? If you wanted trees so bad, go live somewhere with trees. Here you go. Um, uh, I forgot. I didn't. Ah, I left the hot dog. Oh wait. Hell yeah. Shit. Oh wait, can you move people in this game? No. Okay. Oh wait, even the little tree has to go. Oh. These. Oh. how do I rotate an item? Yes, get everything I want. Um, let's get this stuff out of the way. Um, there we go. Okay, deploy. Okay. Whoa. Good. It's not morning. Well, hello, hello though. Revise? Revise me. Scared. I'm scared. Bulldoze? Scared. Scared of some of these buttons. Oh, okay. I don't game. This game has bathroom elements, but the randomly generated house doesn't have them for some reason. There's games. There it is. Games million objects. What's Genesis? Is it going to give you an invisible touch? Student chat wants the game. So the game is a bulldoze house for grist. So reach it and grab in right the hold of your heart. Bulldoze my whole house. This is where I live. I do need. I need to make sure. I need to make sure my sibling can stay alive. Oh, I can't block the door. Dang. Okay. Okay. Dun dun dun. Where I want this stuff out at? Let's put like this here. Okay. How do I rotate? There has to be a way to rotate objects. It's a grid system. Click and drag. Right click. Left mouse click. Who else would you invite to your bird party to create a new universe? Um. Hmm. Yeah, that's kind of a deep question. Hmm. Uh, I guess I have to make sure like does the game guarantee someone's gonna be a space player, or do you gotta be like lucky? You gotta make sure you get a space player because I need a space player, right? Oh, why? Zoom, move. How do I rotate game? Can I rotate? I have to be able to rotate. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay. So let's like put that right there. But like, oh, I can't be right there. Huh? Okay. Hmm. Put that there. Can the Alchemiter fit in here? Oh, that can fit in there too. Put that right there. Uh, the Crux Intruder needs somewhere to go. Hmm. There you go. Forgot what happened to the door for the garage, so it might be a little awkward. Yeah. Oh. Okay, book. What do you want me to do next? Build basic. Oh, I can build doors. Okay, I'm going back into build mode. Oh wait, the alchemiter's in the way. How do I rotate the door? I don't know. I'll do that instead. There we go. Oh wait, if I do that, I'm gonna need to like um get rid of that. There we go. Sheesh. Okay. I guess N and M? Uh, why would it be N and M? Huh. Huh. Okay. Do not open. Okay. Okay. Operating the machine. There are only 4 machines you should care about at this stage. The Alchemiter, the Punch Design X, Totem Lathe, and the Crux Intruder. Oh my gosh. For sure, before I fucking asked you. I need to skip to chapter 5 immediately. Your survival depends on it. Wow. Feel kind of like a I feel kind of like a narc actually reading this. It makes me feel a little lame. Uh, Now that only the gifted few who waited for instructions are here. I'm a gifted few. Let's talk about the machines and what they do. The core 4 are all to aid in the process of alchemy. Yep. Transmutation. Yep. Mm-hmm. This is the science of combining properties. Simply put, alchemy combine the most defining features of 2 objects into 1 object. This still isn't a good thing, so you surely can find out. Okay, man. The kernel sprite is the flashing floating orb thing that's been following you around right now. Pretty smart for some reason. It wants to help you. It can't do that unless it's been prototyped. Prototyping on the kernel objects in the house which inherits. And once you won't be able to communicate with it until you throw something, something somewhat intelligent along with it. Even something symbolically deceased. If the sprite refuses the prototype with your live pet, for instance, you must be ready to make sacrifices. Wearing like many things in life, the objects you use will come back later to bite you in the ass. Don't be an even bigger idiot than you already are. Once you double pro- Once you've double prototyped the sprite, it will transform into some sort of guide to teach you the ropes of the game. However, due to some internal switch or something, they can't or refuse to give you too much information. You know, to not spoil the fun. That's why I need this book because the same. Yeah, okay. Entering the game. Yeah, impatient. Yeah, trucks down for information. Yeah. Play the pre-punch cards on them land. On land them. Okay. Oh, I guess I forgot a step. I wasn't thinking. Thank you. Oh, uh, pre-punch. Oh, maybe I have to do that. Not. I'm not like forgetting Homestuck, right? Play a pre-punch card and take it to the totem lathe. Okay. I do that. Okay. Wow. Um, so I need this equipped, right? Okay. Wait. We'll do that. We'll do that. Oh, whoa. And then I come down here. Oh, I do this, right? Wait. Yeah, it's open this, go in there and do that. Right? Yeah. Oh shit. There he is. He follows me, right? Oh. What's up, dog? Um, oh wait, I need something to put into it. Wait, what was the order? Does the order fully matter? My, I wanted to prototype before, right? I was anticipating putting like the whatchamacallit in there. Maybe I should have clicked to see if I could grab it. There's a thing here, but I can't get to it because I can't. R must rotate this too. Yeah. Okay. Let me just like see in there. Oh fuck! Did I lose? Oh, wait, let me in there. Oh, there's a burger in there. Holy shit! Wait, can I? Can I put her? I put them in there. Okay. I maybe I did Huh. I do. I'm supposed to flashing orb. Oh, those are the meteors? Yeah, those are the meteors, yeah. 4 minutes of the clock and this guy reading the guide. It's like 2.5 minutes, probably 2:25 now. Uh Instantly. They walk towards the desired object. The controls are very picky. Oh! Okay, so I can just do this. So I just do this. I want to. Please. Please take the ashes, man. Don't do this to me. Can you not take the ashes? That was my whole plan. I gotta push it to it. Hey, right there. Right there. Take it. Oh my gosh. Immediately deceased. Okay. It's looking rough. Yeah. Okay, ran to the mausoleum. Wait, what the fuck was I supposed to put in the thing then? Was I supposed to put my sister? It won't take the ashes. Did I misread it again? Uh oh fuck. Oh, how about flowers? Doesn't need to be like a somewhat intelligent thing, right? Oh no. I can't click it. You have to wait. Ah, sorry. Okay. Down. Oh, I'm cooked. No. Oh shit, it's death. Oh, what's my boy? What's up, death? He pinches out the flames on your head and writes something in his tome. As a shout out, if you intend to continue in this session later time, please make sure you, um uh okay. So I had the plan of going, oh yeah, it'll take the ashes, that's cool. And then we go do this. Because you're supposed to prototype before you do do that stuff, right? Or was I supposed to do this and then prototype? I guess I did. I guess I should have fully read the guide. Wow. Wow, that was a intriguing process. Oh, whoa. I opened up Homestuck on accident. Wow. Pretty interesting. Okay, found the controls. Wow. Wow. Okay. Nothing like losing at almost the perfect time to end stream time, right? Whoa. What a coincidinky. Um, hello. Is I Oh, I had the game muted. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I had the game muted. Apologies, apologies. Wow. Oh, apologies with that one. Game music, all right. There's no game music now because I died. Um, yeah. Huh. Welcome. Homestuck though. What's my plan for? You know what? Actually, I kind of do want to like at least play some like Homestuck music that I've like listened to before in the past, kind of. Right now. Uh, oh wait, no, that's in number 3. What I want to listen to, I think. Is it not? Isn't it? Oh, it is 4. Is it not? It's not any of these ones, right? Oh, maybe it is. Oh, I guess it. Oh, must have been right before that then. Guess some. Hmm. How well this works. Uh, so I just lost in that game as fast as possible, almost. I guess not even fast as possible, as slow as possible in like the first steps of the game. Huh. In my mind, I thought I could do the ashes. Maybe I was supposed to. Hmm. I guess I don't know. Meow. Meow. Didn't even start Suburb, really. Yeah. That wasn't really even the full intention. The full intention is, make the character talk about what I want to talk about and do that. And we come back to the game at a later time. Truly, truly. Rip Prof Beauregard gone before they could truly shine. I can't believe I actually. In my mind, it went by way better. It really did. In my mind, it was gonna work because I just assumed X thing would work. But that pot could have been anything. That little Voss looking thing could have been anything. Uh, hmm. Hmm. Yeah. One that'll make you play Cheat Stuck because it's a cool fan game. Uh, I want to check out my I have a collection, like an archive of old like Flash games, and I want to look through that and see how many Homestuck Flash games there are. I assume there's a ton, like a ton of those. Those would be fun to check out. But I don't know how I want to do that. I might have to like parse through some, make sure that like completely like nothing like weird happens, right? Because a lot of weird, some Flash games just suddenly be weird. Like how okay, so I want to talk about like my plans for continuing, like where I want to continue and do for next week and this Sunday. It's Friday. I do know playing Hive Stop Act 2. It's a fun OST listen on bus rides. This I listen to this one up for quite often when I'm like I guess doing like, I don't want to say work, but when I'm like trying to figure something out at home on my computer. So I'm trying to figure out what is the path I want to do. I don't want to wait too long to start the epilogues, but I do want to get certain thoughts out of like out of my head before I start the epilogues. So I don't think I'll start the epilogues next week. I might take a little bit more time. But I do still need to finish Paradox Space. Paradox Space is probably the next thing I'm going to do on... Probably what I'm going to do on Sunday is Paradox Space. Go through as much of these as I can. I don't think I got very far last time, right? Oh, this is a good one. Where do I get off to? Yeah. Might want to read a short fanfic. I still need to finish Homestuck. Want to check that out. I still need to finish Homestuck. I need to do a few other things. So I'm thinking music on next Tuesday. Curl Strider AU. I didn't reach out to Curl Strider AU yet. If that's the one. You have to read one specific comic. And another thing I did want to check out because I mentioned this one last stream. I don't know where I want to throw this in at, but I do want to eventually read Wizardy Herbert and the Mobius Slipknot. I do want to read this. So what is it? I think Hussie wrote this in 2004, 209 pages, didn't finish it, but I need to read this. Otherwise, I'm disrespecting Roxy, and I can't disrespect my girl Roxy like that. I need to read this. This one will probably end up being like an on-off thing, though. I'm trying to think. I think Music Tuesday makes like the most sense right now. Wednesdays are the one that's a little tricky for me to think about what to do. Maybe that's the one where I just read like certain popular things, like fan comic stuff wise. That's why I was thinking about doing Paradox Space, because it's essentially all fan comics, right? No, I don't know. Yeah, they are essentially all fan comics. That's the one I guess Hussie actually helps with. Well, technically though. Probably Wednesday, and then Friday be Hive Swap again. So probably in like 2 to 3 weeks is when I'll start the epilogues, which is kind of a long time. So probably 2 weeks. Not next week. I guess I'll just be like a week and a half maybe actually instead. Depends how much I write this upcoming week. So probably like, I'll say 2 to 3 weeks to be safe. I won't try to like rush that on my mind. I want to like flesh out a few other things. I guess people were talking about like class specking ideas and like creating like essentially an RP character. Think you'll get into writing Homestuck fanfics? I am not a writer. I struggle. But maybe I'll write at least one thing, right? Get the get the entire experience. You know. Hmm. I will probably at least have to write one fanfic. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. I think I have to. Mostly of just pester logs. The pester logs are the hardest thing in my mind to write one for. I'll have to tell you about classes and my modern understanding of them, but it's mostly just interpretation. So I hear about like most like class spec stuff and things in that area. Hmm. With like one very recent word of God, I can tell you all about it. Hmm. Okay, sorry about that. I think only 5 classes have confirmed descriptions. Okay. I don't think I have anything else to mention at the moment. So I think I think this is where I end stream. Yeah. I have to take into account that I did start 30 minutes later, so this is about the 2.5 hour mark for me. You think so? Friday, continuing Hive Swap Act 2. Sunday. Well, they probably use paradox based. Regular stream length for once. Regular is like regular is just the wrong word. You know, it's more of like the intended stream length. Maybe maybe that's wrong too. It's definitely a stream length I try to mention quite often. That doesn't happen very often when I look back on everything, and I'm like, wow, I really don't ever choose to stop at the when I should stop. I keep forgetting it's only Wednesday for you and Thursday for you. Holidays completely screw up your sense of time. Well, you're just wrong. Hmm. That is partially wrong. I don't think the concept is wrong, but the time matters a lot. You got to choose my time zone. I guess my time zone would also affect the day and night cycle and what day and year and month and moment you are. So yeah, only Central Time in the U.S. U.S. Central. That's the only like real time zone. Everything else is kind of just It's just like I mean, just use what what real people be using, and I'm the most realist person. Uh, but okay though. For realsies though, I'm going to this is it. So yeah. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for watching me lose in that game. Fairly slow actually. Some would call that an accomplishment, but bye.